Hey everyone, it's Luke with Special Olympics New York, here to talk to you about our Social Inclusion Challenge for week number 6. Today's lineup is presented by Northwell Health. First, we've got our sponsor spotlight, then we have a recap of our Social Inclusion Challenge from week number 5, the Special Olympics New York style. We're going to remind you about our virtual programming with Special Olympics New York, and we have a Coach's Corner message from Coach Brian Payne, followed up by a law enforcement pep talk message. Then we're going to roll out our Social Inclusion Challenge for this week and remind you where to connect with us on our social media. This week's sponsor spotlight is Northwell Health. We have a message from Northwell Health's Mr. Edward Frazier. His message: hello to all of our amazing Special Olympics athletes. We are so proud to sponsor this amazing group of talented athletes in the upcoming fall season. We are very excited to see you showcase your skills to our community. Until we can be back together again, please stay safe and healthy. Thank you very much for that, and thank you to everyone at Northwell Health. Here is our Pass It On challenge from this past week's Social Inclusion. This is Special Olympics New York style.
We're all in this together. Stay connected, stay unified.
Can't wait to see everybody.
We're in this together. Follow us on social media.
Stay positive, be brave, you got this.
Special Olympics New York is stronger than this virus. We will get through this together. Keep connecting with your teammates. Can't wait to see you. Hey, watch this.
We hope you and your team were able to take part in the Pass It On challenge. If not, feel free to keep doing so. We want to remind you about our weekly practice schedule. Missing out on your practices and everyday lives? Don't worry, we've got you covered virtually. On Monday, we have fitness. Tuesday is nutrition, hydration. Wednesday, we roll out our social inclusion challenges. Thursday is our mental health and wellness. And then Friday is our exercise webinars, which are live. The live webinar link will be posted at 9 a.m. on Fridays to our Special Olympics New York social media sites. And for more information on all of this, please check out our website listed there, www.specialolympics-ny.org/virtual. This week in our Coach's Corner, we have a message from Coach Brian Payne. Coach Payne is the coach at Cheektowaga High School for Unified Sports. Here's Coach's message.
A uniform is not like a new t-shirt or a new hoodie that you may be putting on for the first time. A uniform, the first time you put it on, symbolizes that you're in this together. A uniform symbolizes the hard work that you've been putting in the off season to get on that team. A uniform symbolizes that you are going to go to battle with the person sitting next to you. A uniform symbolizes your school and all the dedication and the effort that you'll put together to make your school better than it was the day before. A uniform. The uniform is a privilege. It is not a right to put on every day. A uniform is a badge of honor from the people before you that wore that uniform and the people that will come after you that wore that uniform.
Coach Payne's message is about uniforms. He's alluding to what we're going to show in this week's Social Inclusion Challenge. And also in our pep talk message from our law enforcement torch run friends, we've got a video or a couple videos here to share with you. They're also going to speak to their uniforms.
Hello all, this is Captain Patrick McCormick from the Yonkers Police Department. I currently serve as the commanding officer of the 3rd Precinct. Just want to say thank you to all of our Special Olympics New York staff and obviously athletes for everything you do. Our precinct and some of our members have been part of some of your events in the past up at Yorktown Park for the walk. So thank you, and it's great touching base with you guys again. I'm going to speak a little bit today about uniforms and how important uniforms are to us as police officers, and different ranks wear different uniforms and different insignias. So we'll talk about that a little bit. First off, obviously you can see I'm wearing a hat. This is an 8-point hat that we wear. Supervisors have a gold shield, and then there's just some other embroidery that captains wear on their hat. Next, to talk about my shield, You can see I'm wearing a badge. It says captain, that's my rank, and these are just some awards that I received over the years. We also have our last name designated underneath our shield, which is nice so we can identify each other. Our patch is very important to us. As you can see, it says Police Department, Yonkers, New York. The NY, much like Special Olympics New York, designates where we're from. Supervisors, lieutenants, and captains also wear a white shirt, and we wear blue pants when we are on patrol. So again, I want to thank everybody at Special Olympics New York for everything you guys do. Wearing a uniform and being part of a team is a great thing. And it's something our officers take with them throughout their career. So I'm going to turn it over to Detective Jonathan Blake here in a minute, and he'll discuss some patrol uniform functions. So thank you.
How you doing? Good afternoon. I'm Detective Blake, Jonathan Blake. I work with the Yonkers Police Department, and I'm here to talk to you a little bit about uniforms and the reason why I wear a uniform and why a lot of my colleagues wear uniforms. We wear a uniform to represent the city that we work for. Like the captain alluded to, we have the patches on the arms, and I work out of the 3rd Precinct, and that's why I have the fancy 3s on my collar. We do this so we can identify other people that we work with, and most importantly, we get to work in a team. We get to serve and protect the wonderful people from the city of Yonkers. So I have a badge over here. That is my detective's badge. It has my last name, which is Blake. I have some equipment on my belt and my uniform. I have a radio, which is very important for communication with other teammates, if you will, that I work with. And that goes to my radio. I have a watch to tell the time. I have a firearm with some extra magazines, keys for the patrol car that has the lights and the sirens. I have handcuffs. I have a taser, and I also have a baton over here. It's a real pleasure to wear a uniform, and it's a great sense of pride, similar to the way that you all probably have a sense of pride when you wear your Special Olympics New York jerseys. So thank you very much for allowing me to speak to you today, and all the best, and have fun, guys.
Thank you very much to everyone at Yonkers PD and all law enforcement involved in our law enforcement torch run. So we heard a lot about uniforms. And that's why this week is our Social Inclusion Challenge, which is our hashtag uniform challenge. What is that? We got to check out the uniforms from Yonkers PD, and now we want to see yours. So first, we want you to find a picture or snap a picture of you rocking your favorite uniform or sports t-shirt. It could be you, could be your favorite player, whatever you want to wear. And then post that picture to our social media sites. Tag us at Special Olympics New York. We'll remind you about our social media handles. But also use the hashtags, hashtag uniform challenge and hashtag choose to include. After you post that, make sure you challenge 3 teammates. You can challenge them in that post, actually. So challenge those 3 teammates to participate. And a bonus for this week is to tag your favorite professional athlete if you're wearing their shirt. So I would wear a Raiders jersey, and I have a Derek Carr jersey, so I will tag Derek Carr when I post my social inclusion challenge for this week. Reminder, keep everyone connected. That's the goal of these social inclusion challenges, so include everybody on your team, and make sure you're posting your progress on social media if you have social media. If you don't, have a teammate or share with a teammate that has social media and have them post for you, or you can share it with us. You can share it with our email listed there, which is unified@nyso.org. If you do decide to share it with us, send an email there with your name, your school or your team name, and your favorite sport, and we will be sure to post that to our social media accounts. And a reminder about our Special Olympics New York social media accounts right there, and the hashtags this week, hashtag uniform challenge and hashtag choose to include. We cannot wait to see you wearing your uniforms this week. I know I'm going to wear mine for the May 1 mile, which is on Friday at 4 o'clock. I'll take a picture when I'm participating in our Special Olympics New York fundraiser. Hopefully all of you can do the same. See you soon.